Ripple's latest acquisition is challenging Swift. If you haven't heard of a company called Rail, don't worry, I have all the information to keep you up to date. Let's go ahead and get into this and how this is going to benefit XRP holders. Paul Barron said it first here. Swift warning, Ripple has just acquired Rail Finance for $200 million. This isn't just another crypto acquisition. It's a strategic play that could reshape how businesses move money globally. So, they're wanting to challenge Swift's dominance here, long-standing dominance over cross-border transaction infrastructure. Why this Rail acquisition matters for Ripple: immediate scale and global reach. Rail processes over 10% of the global B2B stablecoin payments, amounting to billions in annual volume. This gives Ripple an instant leap in transaction flow and global payment network presence. So understand, right now they're only processing 10% of business to business via stablecoins. But think about this. We're being told by the US government that they think the stablecoin market is going to grow into the multi-trillions just in the next few years. So looking at these numbers, I know it's like, Sensei, 10 billion is not a lot. I totally get that. But where do you think this is going to be 2 or 3 or 5 years from now? This could be a huge acquisition down the line. Transforming settlement speeds. Rail's infrastructure enables cross-border settlements that typically take days via Swift now settle in hours or even minutes using stablecoins. This is a dramatic improvement in speed, crucial for businesses managing global cash flow. The cost and savings for businesses: the new combined platform can reduce payment costs by 80% or more compared to legacy banking and wire transfers. This is possibly thanks to seamless stablecoin rails and automated treasury and back office infrastructure. It also says stablecoin sandwich tech. Rail pioneered technology that bridges fiat and blockchain stablecoin businesses, and banks can transfer value in and out of stablecoin based rails without directly managing crypto wallets or accounts. This creates a compliant hybrid model that matches real-world regulatory needs while unlocking the advantages of blockchain settlement. Virtual accounts and automated compliance. Rail's platform brings virtual IBAN accounts, automated treasury flows, and strong compliance framework, enabling businesses to run global operations without managing dozens of foreign banking partners. The regulatory alignment is 24/7 operation with recent U.S. stablecoin regulation. Ripple and Rail together offer a solution that meets the new global standards, operates around the clock, and avoids traditional banking cutoffs. And so the strategic impact for Ripple versus Swift here, challenging Swift's $3 trillion stronghold. Swift dominates the traditional $3 trillion cross-border payments industry, but it operates on an aging, fragmented infrastructure prone to delays, high fees, and business hour limitations. Ripple's move positions in a viable alternative, especially for corporate and financial clients looking for real-time, reliable, and low-cost money movement. End-to-end, all-in-one platform. Ripple can now offer an end-to-end solution: stablecoin issuance, RLUSD, settlement rails, compliance, virtual accounts, and back office automation, all under one global API. This level of integration gives Ripple a strong value proposition versus the piecemeal account-based world of Swift. Of course, enhanced competitive assets. This acquisition not only accelerates Ripple's stablecoin ambitions, but it also lets it rapidly expand its enterprise customer base, bank partners, and regulatory partnerships around the globe. Why businesses care: minutes, not days, lower cost, no crypto balance sheet risk, and ready for regulation. Now, the benefit here that I see is there's going to be a lot of these companies that get gobbled up, right? Banks, especially right now, are looking for infrastructure, especially into the crypto space. So this could, I know we're looking at this like, 10 billion or 6 billion. That's not a whole lot of money right now, but where is this going to be years down the line? Also, Ripple could buy this company, use, its technology to better their own. And then if they're looking to sell it down the line, they could also do that. But you got to understand, there's just so many pieces on the board right now. And Ripple wants to be the most strategic crypto infrastructure company on the planet, and to do that they're going to need to make more of these acquisitions. So it was just a matter of time before we heard something like this. But here you go. Crypto Eerie said Ripple acquires Rail Finance powers 10% of global B2B stablecoin payments volume. Hey fam, please don't tell Caitlin Long why Ripple was the perfect fit. Premium digital asset liquidity, including RLUSD and XRP, alongside like USDT and USDC. Chad Steingraber also pointed out that Rail is connected through Fedwire, ACH, SEPA, FPS, and SWIFT. So this does give Ripple some direct access into these systems. We've shown on this channel many times that Ripple's already interconnected through partners to all of these systems, but here is just now a direct connection into those systems that Ripple will actually own instead of going into through a third party or a partner. Now Ripple is there, right? And so here is the supported payment rails: crypto, Fedwire, ACH US, SEPA EU, FPS UK, and SWIFT. So that's really good to see. And then here is Rail Financial. Big news: Rail is joining Ripple. It's a huge milestone in our mission to build trust, enterprise-grade, and infrastructure. Now, when we have partnerships like this, you see when Ripple is interested about announcing their partnership, they go out of their way to not only have the company announce it, but Ripple will also announce it too. I've seen a lot of people say that, hey, we're going to be working with Ripple, but Ripple's very quiet about working with that company. Here is, the exact example of what you want to see when companies do get acquired in the crypto space. Both sides are talking about it. And then, of course, Crypto Eerie is really bullish on this. Also, Metacorp to distribute RLUSD stablecoin and supercharge StableX for cross-border payments. This is today's date. Metacorp lists RLUSD for StableX, bringing Ripple's USD stablecoin to its FX infrastructure to enable fast, compliant cross-border payments in 31 currencies. Talks about, this is a Singapore Presswire. Metacorp, a leading Singapore-based license provider for stablecoins powered cross-border payment infrastructure, announced the distribution of Ripple RLUSD and Ripple's native USD-denominated stablecoin issued by Standard Custody and Trust Company LLC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ripple Labs. Metacorp will provide institutional access to RLUSD through its compliant infrastructure. So that's actually pretty cool too. 31 supported currencies. So interconnecting Ripple's technology with the rest of the world. I'd imagine you're going to get a whole lot more connections here. Just a little bit more information about Metacorp if you didn't know. Metacorp is a leading Singapore-based digital asset platform licensed and regulated by the Monetary Authority of Singapore under the Payment Services Act of 2019, operating a person to business to company, person to bank to company, platform, business partners to clients model. Metacorp enables institutions, payment service providers, fintechs, and global enterprises to confidently navigate cross-border payments in the digital asset economy. With a strong focus on compliance, security, and institutional-grade infrastructure, Metacorp offers an end-to-end suite of digital finance capabilities, including OTC, which is over-the-counter and exchange trading, fiat payment rails, regulated digital asset custody, and prime brokerage. Metacorp is a subsidiary of Alpha Ladder Finance, a Monetary Authority of Singapore licensed capital market services licensee and recognized market operator. Through its integrated client asset management platform, Metacorp provides a secure, trusted environment that bridges traditional finance services with digital assets. Metacorp's latest innovation, StableX, is a proprietary cross-border FX liquidity routing platform designed to simplify and accelerate global funds flow, powered by stablecoins and US dollars. It intelligently optimizes multi-currency conversions and settlements, delivering faster and more cost-effective and highly competitive cross-border transactions. Built for speed, competitiveness, and stability, StableX unites the flexibility of digital assets with the dependability of institutional-grade infrastructure. As CAMP's integrated FX infrastructure layer, StableX reinforces a seamless, compliant ecosystem engineered for the future of global finance. Big shout out to Crypto Eerie for posting that link. And of course, we have some information here from Riz XRP. XRP is officially listed as a commodity under the CFTC. Locked up in is what he's saying here. Obviously, we didn't want to swear because I know some people are listening and their kids are in the car. I've been trying to watch what I say just so I don't make anybody upset or frustrated with that. But here it is, Exhibit B. It talks about the scope. The rules shall apply to the class of contracts referred as the XRP cryptocurrency. Even contracts referred to as an event contract made available for trading by an exchange. The underlying for this class of contracts in the spot XRP cryptocurrency commodity bid-ask midpoint prices reported by Luca. So this is just basically saying that XRP officially listed as a commodity under the CFTC event contracts. So something that we've known for quite some time, but now you're starting to get the CFTC, the SEC, and all of these other regulators are clearly saying XRP is a currency. It is not a security, and we are here to stay. I hope that was some bullish news for you guys. If you got any value, please hit like. If you want to take a free course on XRP, if you want to sharpen your skills, there is a link down in the description to do that. If you want to take your crypto knowledge to the next level, though, if you want to work with me full-time in Discord, I have a community called Cryptonaires sharing a lot of really good information as the market's heating up. Man, there's going to be a lot of wins to talk about here over the next few weeks. I hope you want to be a part of that. It's $50 a month right now. We do have half price. If you're interested, link in the description. I'll see you guys. Aloha.